Alright, I've blabbed on too long. Let's actually talk about the specifics of IIN. So IIN is the world's largest nutrition school, and they offer a 1 year and I believe now also a 6-month online program to become a certified holistic health coach. And in this course, you learn about, I think, over 100 different dietary philosophies, as well as specific coaching techniques to help people actually implement these things that you are teaching them. And then, and this is really cool, they also have a business component to really help you and set you up in a way that you can become a successful health coach yourself. So it's those three kind of key components: nutrition, but that also includes like overall lifestyle and wellness. Then there's the coaching skills and the business aspect of IIN as well. In the nutrition part specifically, you learn about everything from like macrobiotics to veganism to sustainable farming to fruitarianism, like all the different philosophies that are out there, and you learn about the pros and the cons of each of them. And that's what I really loved. IIN doesn't preach a specific way of eating. There's no right or wrong answer. It literally is there to educate you about all the different philosophies that are out there so that you can experiment on yourself and see what works best for you, and to just be informed about the different choices that are out there. And actually, so one big thing is the concept of bioindividuality, and it's this idea that no one approach works for us all, right? We're all different, and ultimately we need to, for ourselves, figure out what's the best way to eat. And IIN really allows you to explore that and essentially be your own guinea pig. And that's in a way what you do with clients as well. You don't subscribe them a specific way of eating. You educate and then empower them to trust their intuition and trust their gut and instinctively figure out what works best for them diet-wise as well. So you don't prescribe a specific diet after doing IIN becoming a health coach, if that makes sense. In terms of the teachers, there's also over 100 different visiting teachers, from Deepak Chopra, learning about Ayurveda, Dr. Oz, Mark Hyman, all these different incredible speakers. And for me, that was one of the highlights of the program because it makes it so versatile and also just so fun and interesting. So in terms of the setup, as I mentioned, there's a 1-year program and then there's a 6-month accelerated program. Both of them are 100% digital, so they're all online. So you can do the courses and the classes and stuff via your phone or your computer or your iPad. It's all completely digital, which means it's incredibly flexible and allows you to study at IIN even if you're still working full-time or part-time, or you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're studying, whatever it is. For me, I was already working 80% of the time, and I had my blog already. And I was still able to do IIN, and I think I invested about 6 or 7 hours a week, and it was completely doable. Now, the way that it works is that you have new modules that open every single week, but you don't necessarily have to do one module a week. So if you have a particularly busy week, you don't have to do that module right then and there. You actually can catch up later on. There are a couple of tests throughout the year, every couple of weeks, so you just got to make sure that you're caught up by that time, but I honestly wouldn't worry about it too much. It's absolutely doable. All right, let's have a look at the accreditation of IIN. So IIN is one of the longest standing health coaching certifications that you can get, and they've been doing this for over 25 years now already. And they are recognized by the New York State Department of Education. And then once you graduate, you can also get an international health coaching certification for anyone who's not based in the US. And it's also accredited by certain universities, so you can get up to, I think it's 40 college credits to then go on to study and do a nutrition bachelor or master's if you wanted to. I think the one important thing to point out, and that's probably what most people want to know when they're asking about accreditation, is how does it work with insurances? And this is where it's a bit tricky. So most insurances would, if you have a good insurance, your insurance might cover you working with a nutritionist or working with a therapist or some type of counselor, but they probably would not cover you working with a holistic health coach. So as for you as a health coach, most of your clients will actually have to pay the sessions out of their own pocket, and that obviously can be a factor that holds them back from working with you. Now, personally, I haven't seen that be the case. The people that come to me, they oftentimes have tried working with psychologists or therapists or nutritionists, and nothing is really resonating with them, and they've come to a point where they realize that they really just got to work with someone who has a similar background when it comes to disordered eating the way that they have. So they're already convinced that this is what they want to do, and they want to work with me because of my personal story. So for me, that's never been a factor, but I know that for some people that can be something that holds them back doing a health coaching certification, because they feel like it's not accredited by by health insurances.